The most attacking shot in tennis.
The smash.
No, the drop shot.
Oh, the drop shot, of course.
The drop shot. Here are 3 tips to perfect yours.
So you all know what a drop shot is already, so no messing around. Tip number 1, let's get on with it, shall we?
Yes, absolutely. Tip number 1, take the ball on the rise.
Yes, and this is really, really important. A drop shot has to have a little bit of slice on it. If you are not playing with slice on a drop shot, that ball is just going to bounce forwards, as in towards your opponent, kind of killing the efficiency and effectiveness of it slightly. So if we want to put a bit of slice onto our drop shots, we need the ball to be rising up. Now this comes back to our trajectory theory, and if you watch some examples of pros, there's going to be some coming up, you're going to see that every single time they are playing a drop shot, the ball is rising. That means the racket can come down to the ball. So as the ball's rising up, the racket comes down. That it naturally imparts a little bit of slice and makes the drop shot so much easier to play.
Yes, what this also means is that as the ball is rising and your racket is travelling down, the racket and ball travel along the same plane for much longer, so ensuring a better chance of good contact, better quality on that ball. So tip number 1, get the ball on the rise. So what you will find if you let that ball drop is that the ball starts to float away.
Yes, it's essentially a ball that is falling onto a racket that is open, you're just going to be landing and bouncing off. You might still be able to play a serviceable drop shot. It might be okay, but we're kind of looking at making them really, really good.
Yes.
We're talking a couple of feet over the net max.
Yeah.
And it's just going to get really hard to control.
Exactly. So if you are playing and you're working on this and you want to correct yourself, you're looking for that ball. If that ball is floating, maybe it's just coming off the peak, maybe it's just starting to fall and you're getting that contact that's sending the ball up. So look out for it when you start playing.
Yeah.
Okay, you've got it on the rising ball. Now for tip number 2.
Yeah, and we are still looking kind of at the when here, because we are looking at the sensation we need to use, and we're trying to use essentially a decelerating sensation. So a touch, a cushion, and a sensation obviously is the feeling that the ball and the racket create. So what it contact feels like. And the reason we need a decelerating sensation, a soft, a touch, cushion, catch, you can't do that if the incoming ball is too slow.
Exactly. So what you want to do is actually play your drop shot off a quick ball with some pace so that you can decelerate more effectively. If the ball is slow, you're having to do a little bit more, which gets very, very difficult to control. Yep. Same as if the ball's dropping, very difficult to control. Not impossible to play a drop shot, just not optimum. And we're looking to perfect your drop shots.
Yes, and essentially the idea is if you've got a slow ball coming over the net and you've got, okay, I'm going to attack this one. Well, if you need to accelerate the ball because it is slow, well, you might as well hit or smash, crush it away for a more traditional ground stroke winner. So if you're going to accelerate the ball, you might as well do it quickly rather than trying to accelerate it just a little bit.
Exactly.
It makes much more sense to wait for a fast ball for a drop shot and then just play that little touch, cushion, feather, whatever you want, whatever it feels like to you. So we want a quick ball to decelerate as opposed to a slow ball to accelerate, and that is essentially your decision-making process. Exactly. Should I play a drop shot or should I crush it?
Yes. So we get that quick ball, we choose the right sensation to decelerate it, drop it over the net and destroy your opponent.
So if you're finding that you've basically got no control over the quality of your drop shot, it probably means you are accelerating out, and that variation in shot is caused by your variation in speed. If you are always decelerating, you should see a much tighter distribution of drop shot depths.
Exactly, so choosing the right sensation, not having to accelerate, so not looking for a push or a chip or something that's decelerating, is going to see much greater consistency. Okay, tip number 3. Let's talk about golf.
No, tennis, Joe.
No, golf.
No, pretty sure we play tennis.
Okay, so bear with me. So if you think about when you're playing golf, if you do, but you'll be able to get the concept whether you do or whether you don't. When you want to smack that ball off the tee with your driver, the driver is long, you are far away, you have plenty of space, so you can swing freely. But when it comes to putting, what do, Ben?
Bring everything much closer.
Yeah, you get nice and close in. And actually, this is what we want to do with the drop shot. We want to bring our contact point in, so we're able to find that cushion, that touch, that sensation. Out here, again, very difficult to control. In here,
yeah,
very nice.
So if you're not a golfer, and that didn't make any sense, if you think about anything delicate, whether you're a brain surgeon, whether you knit, or even just cooking something, you bring it close to you so you can look after it and be careful. Essentially, and this is going to sound a little bit sort of left field and hippy dippy, like we want to bring things that we love and we are careful about towards us. So a drop shot being delicate needs to come in. Then conversely, if you're trying to, I don't know, knock down a wall, you're a demolition man, you're a boxer, you're driving the golf ball off the tee, everything goes away. We don't want it anywhere near us. We're not trying to be careful. We are going to accelerate away. So drop shot, in it comes, smashes, for example, big first serves, away it goes. So that's kind of, we can use this for every shot in theory. Every shot matches somewhere on this scale. But yeah, drop shot we want to bring close. So golfers and brain surgeons, you've got this.
Easy peasy.
So if your contact point is too far away and you're reaching out, well, how do you know you're getting it wrong? You're just going to have very little control over what's happening. You're going to feel almost like a passenger, right? Mm-hmm. So if you are reaching out to the side, if you're stretching forwards, if you're off balance, well, first of all, it's an attacking shot. Probably shouldn't be playing it anyway, and that's how you're going to know, because a drop shot should feel really sort of under control, in your domain, and like we were saying, right under your nose. So if you feel like you're reaching away.
Exactly. There is a reason that with a lot of drop shots, especially in the pros, a lot of disguise is used, is because they feel so in control. They can set up like they're going for a big one and then play that shot because they are so comfortable and ready to attack that they're able to do it. So if you don't feel like that, that's what you're getting wrong.
Yeah, not time for a drop shot. So in conclusion, remember that the drop shot is an attacking shot, arguably the most attacking shot, because as soon as you've played it, you are trying to end this point, or at least begin the end game of net play. Mm-hmm. So if you're not getting high levels of success, as in not winning a lot of points, you're probably getting one of these 3 things wrong.
Yes, and a reminder, these 3 things are: take the ball on the rise, choose the right sensation with a fast ball coming into you, and the third one is keep it all nice and close. There you have it.
Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for loads more fantastic coaching content.
As always, don't forget to subscribe, follow, share with your friends so you never miss a thing from PH Tennis.